Hi guys, this is Marissa from Zentreats, and I wanted to share with you guys that I'm about to foster a new dog. Her name is Sara, and she's one of my, I guess, special needs dogs. Sara is blind. I have fostered many dogs before. I've fostered puppies. I think the most dogs I once had in my house were 9. That's a lot. That's a lot of dogs. I had like a couple of puppy litters, and the poop and the pee was a lot. Usually when you foster a puppy and they're coming in from either the community, from somewhere, a lot of them will have a lot of them will need to be dewormed. So whenever they're pooping watery stools, you kind of know that they need to be dewormed. There's something going on. So I deworm them. So there's like an adjustment period where you know you're going to clean a lot of pee and poop, regardless of if you let them out, because at some point you're going to go out and you contain them. I don't ever leave mine outside. The weather's kind of harsh here, so I keep them either in crates, or this is actually the office slash dog room. When we got this house, I actually had this room specially built for my dogs, because sometimes visitors come and I just thought it was a good space, but it's actually not that big. So I used it for an office. Now it's just my arts and crafts room and video studio today, but when you deworm them, you know, it's a process of about like 4 to 5 days, and then after that they start pooping more solid, so you know they're dewormed. And but you know what, I'm a nurse. My profession's a nurse, so I'm kind of used to it. Unfortunately, if you're a nurse, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna videotape and I'm going to journal Sara's journey. I try to do videos, but I try to do videos, but honestly, I'm not that great at it. I've gotten used to that, but I still want to share. So I'm going to post Sara here. This is what the rescue uploaded. They usually will contact you. The rescue I work with is Dogs Rescue R Us in West Texas, and they are huge. They probably single-handedly have saved more dogs in the Permian Basin that the pound works with them. Lets them just go whenever, even on the weekends. I've picked up dogs on the weekends because they're trying to save dogs, and this is a big organization, and they purely run on, like, the fosters are usually just people in the community. And it's actually really nice to meet some of these people, because there's teachers, there's police officers, nurses, any kind of person you can think of, and they're super passionate about saving animals. So it's really neat when everybody gets together and kind of discusses their passion for rescuing. I don't even think we talk about why we do it. It's obvious. We do it because we love animals. But yeah, it's really neat, because when you're on social media, it's really hard. When you're on social media or just anywhere on the internet or television, it's really heartbreaking for me to see all the animals that people treat severely. And the saddest thing for me, yes, I'm very sad that it happens, but the saddest thing to me is that we can actually do something about it. If you just get your animal, and let's say you want to have one litter for whatever reason, if you just get your animal and spay or neuter them right away, that doesn't have to happen, the unwanted litter of puppies. And yes, for every cute puppy here, a lot of them are put down. The numbers are staggering, and the amount of puppies that a dog can have are huge. The litters are huge. In some cases, even 12. So it's just the numbers. So a lot of them are just sadly put down, run over, just all that. And it breaks my heart. And I finally thought, well, what can I do to help, right? Because I was tired of being the one that was on the Furry Friends Have Feelings Too, and like, can somebody please adopt this dog? Somebody will post a picture, saw this dog on so-and-so street. Can somebody please pick him up? And that was me too. Could please somebody help that dog? Because because honestly, I didn't feel that I had the capacity or the time or whatever it takes. And then one day I guess I was upset enough, or I just thought, I'm tired of asking other people to do what I can do. I can foster a dog. So I started with Coffee. Coffee was my first legit foster. Although I had fostered other dogs before, I think Coffee was my first dog that I fostered through a rescue. Before, I had found puppies or dogs on the street, called several rescues to help me. Some would, some couldn't. So I started working with Dogs Rescue Us because they're pretty big, and they usually were the ones that would tell me they could help me most of the time. And then so I started reaching out to them initially, like, hey, I found a dog, and I can't keep it. I can foster him or her and keep them, do whatever it takes. And usually what happens is you get the dog, they make an appointment for that puppy or dog to be spayed or neutered. They get at least three vaccines, sets of vaccines, at least 2 weeks apart. I think they might be even doing 4 now. They get tagged, and some of the dogs we've actually sent all the way to Canada. Like the Pitts, Coffee went to Canada. And what else? So you get them, you deworm them, you give them their sets of vaccines, they get spayed or neutered, and then they're able to go to somewhere, to another rescue. That we're in a smaller community here, so we don't have a lot of people that do adopt, so we send them out to, I think Chicago is one of the places that they go to a lot, but they go everywhere. And there's even really neat stories of, there's an airplane that comes in, it's like a smaller prop plane that comes in, and you see that plane full of just little litters, and we have to pay. The rescue will ask for money. We have a big old school bus that usually one of the rescues will drive to whatever city. They drove to Canada when they were having the truck, they drove all the way to Canada when they were having the truckers protest. They drove all the way to Canada when they were having the truckers protest, and you could actually see them in line with all the truckers, because it's a big old school bus. So it's really neat to see the links that humans can go to help these animals. And a lot of people, sometimes they don't understand. If you're not in this little family, or it might take you a while to get here. I know it took me a while, and I used to actually say, save a child, instead of a dog. And now I'm saying save both. So anyways, I want to share my journey with Sara, and I hope you like it. I want to share my journey with Sara, and I hope you like it, and I hope that you get inspired to do so too.